What's going on, chat? Happy BTL Friday, episode 477 piece. As always, hold the fry, joined by your two hosts, Krabs and Jovan, presented by SeatGeek. If you're going to the ballpark this weekend, why don't you go ahead and type in promo code Bookit. Take $20 off your order. Why not? If you haven't used SeatGeek yet, now is the time. Download it before you forget. Take you 3 seconds. And you get free coins. All right, I know you guys are going to the ballparks this weekend. It's about that time of year. I'll be heading there at some point. I got to get that lane train bobble tomorrow. You know I'll be there for that shit. And I'll be buying my tickets on SeatGeek. Goats are muted. Oh, yeah, they are.
I bet.
We'll be boots on ground for the ACC tournament, Big Rob saying.
Wow.
Baseball. Cool. Okay. Hokies already eliminated, I believe. They're done. Season's over. Finito. They stunk. They blew it up. Chat, how about that fucking squad ride yesterday? Let's go. Let's go. The longest game ever. Potentially in MLB history. Somebody check.
The game was not real, dude. The game was not real. First of all, I mean, it should have been. Feltner got so many jams. Got so lucky with the A's pelting the ball in the first place. It really shouldn't have gotten there, but, I mean, it did in the end. Shout out Daz Cameron.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Jovan, you were chirping this guy when you saw he was in the lineup, and he came through and respected coins, had some shit at bats earlier in the game. Didn't matter. He hit a fucking nuke when we needed him most in the bottom of the ninth to tie that puppy up. Sent us to extras. The over was free already then, and the game ended up taking another hour. Crazy one. Wild.
Yeah, that game was absolutely absurd. Two
chat.
blown 4-run leads. It's crazy.
That is nuts. That is nuts. We got Like Lightning coming in, resubbing. Let's get the coin up for the weekend, boys. Rick Carlisle calling it quits with 10 minutes left. Put me in Moose. We're going to talk about that as well. We got It's Pos coming in, resubbing as well 2 minutes ago. W's. Let's go, chat. Let's have a fucking day. Let's have a Friday. Why not us? All right. Sharp Report recap. Not our best day. Jovan.
Yeah, you went through it too.
Couldn't buy one. But we hit the squad ride. That's all that matters. That was your play. That's the only one you smacked yesterday. Kind of funny. You know what? I have no problems with that, though. We got the job done. Most important play of the day, of course, the over, the squad ride. You came through. That's all that matters. Chat, hope you guys had a decent day yesterday. Looks like my guy Jay Het Life will be boots on ground at the Nats game tonight. That's fire. I have a play in that game that I love. Probably my favorite play of the day today. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to make you wait. I'm going to W gatekeep that one. Okay. We'll talk about it soon. Don't you worry. Okay. Jovan, comments, thoughts, concerns about Angel Reese's tweet. I know you were talking about it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really care about her tweet. It was more the fact that I forget Elle Duncan, the ESPN anchor. Literally, I saw that yesterday morning about how she was going on a rant of there's nobody that exists that's actually hating on Caitlin Clark. It's just a made up narrative by everybody. And lo and behold, it took less than 12 hours for somebody from the WNBA to literally chirp Caitlin Clark after their game.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's not rocket science. It's the same thing when Deion Sanders took over in Colorado, talked his shit. The other teams talk about extra motivation, right? Nobody wants to lose to Colorado, Coach Prime's year last year, right? It's the same type of thing. Nobody wants to lose to the best player in the NBA, the girl who gets all the attention, all the talk. No shit, they don't fucking like her. If I was Angel Reese, I wouldn't like her either. I just battled against her in college for years. Two of the best players in their respected sports for the last couple seasons in college. You steal one from them, of course you're going to chirp. And of course these girls don't fuck with her, right? That was a ridiculous interview. Goodness.
Yeah, I mean, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, just jealousy. Today could be the day. Today could be the day we get a Caitlin Clark legacy game. Jovan, I don't know if you saw. I need to check and see where the line is at right now, honestly, because it could have moved. It could have grooved. So I'm pulling it up right now. But I was looking earlier. I saw Caitlin Clark's favor as favorites today on the roads. And they are 0-5. They've played so many games. They're absolutely milking this Caitlin Clark bit for the WNBA. They played twice as many games as the rest of the teams. It makes no sense. They're 0-5. They're favorites for the first time this season on the road. Interesting. I might have to get involved. They opened up -2.5 point favorites. They're now -1.5. I mean, the Sparks look like the sharp play here, but I think that opener is hilarious. Give me Caitlin Clark. Give me the fever tonight. How about it?
I'm in on that.
Never thought I'd say it.
Yeah.
All right. W's. Let's keep moving and grooving here, folks. Let's go over the recaps. King of the boards, 2 L's. Actually, just 1. I was the only play yesterday. We both have 1 play left. I'm 3-1. You are 2-2 up coins because you hit that plus chicken Nats bet. W, hashtag Natitude. Let's see how this puppy finishes strong. I'm up 1.69. You're up 0.4 units. So I could lay some juice here today. Get comfy, get complacent. Maybe take a minus 300.
Yeah, you could do that.
That would work out well, right?
Yeah, surely.
No chance.
I don't even know who you would take.
Yeah, I mean, there's not that many options, I guess, but we're going to lock in chat. King of the board plays. If you're not tapped, if you're not dialed, I don't know what to tell you. These things print. I'm going to end the week 4-1. We're going to be up coins, so you better tear my King of the board play today. All right? We'll leave it at that. What else we got for today? We got a resub from Balla22 coming in. F the Detroit Tigers. Yeah, they're missing. They're missing. They've lost 1 million games in a row. We're going to talk about them today. They're going up against Manoa, right?
They are.
Is that the right game today? It is. And I've got some serious thoughts on some prize big squares on that game. We've got plenty of time today. I'm excited to dive in deep to the MLB slate. All right, I got some questions for you. But first, we got a second for me to bitch about something? I feel like we do. We got time today. Quick second. Goots, run that shit. Yep, this might have been the worst 3-piece to ever exist.
Might have been.
Just gonna say it. Angel Reese or whatever. It was her night. She was talking her shits. Pretty soft. She deleted that tweet. She should have kept it up.
I bet, man.
She should have kept it up. But yeah, she smacked. Cake. Grayson had 5 walks. Not 3. Not 4. 5. He had 5 walks. He fucking sucks. And then Halliburton gets pulled at 8 assists. Doesn't play the whole rest of the game. Maybe he's hurt. Maybe they gave up. I don't know. I don't give a shit. That was weak. Hook. I mean, you can't craft up a worse entry than this 3-piece we tried to put together yesterday, guys. I am sorry. I am sorry if you tailed that. I sincerely apologize because that was the worst entry we've ever put out in our entire life. The worst one. Goodness gracious. Carlisle got the call from Vegas. Maybe. Or maybe Halliburton came in with an injury. That's probably what I'm thinking it was. We'll see. He was so suspect when they asked him if he knew Halliburton was hurt. He's like, I haven't talked to him yet. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll find out after. He was like so nervous. He's like itching his fucking head and shit. You could tell that he knew Halliburton came into that game with that same hamstring injury he's been dealing with all fucking season. They knew.
Oh my
God. He re-aggravated it. Bro. And then he got nailed in the chest as well. That didn't help. And they were already down there at that point. So, I don't know, man. Just miss. Can I get a pulse check on the Pacers? This entry to the right is dead. We can go ahead and get that off the screen.
So
deceased.
Pacers,
pulse check on your Pacers.
As soon as I find out Halliburton's good, I will be taking them plus 3.5 in the series. Finding that line.
Yeah, so why?
But yeah, I still feel good assuming he's healthy. But that's a big if they're without their best player. That kind of hurts.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't have him, they probably don't have a chance. Let's be real here. Halliburton is the life of that team. If they don't have him out in the court, it's not the same squad. They don't have the same aura, same confidence, night and day, right? He leads that team. They're plus 3,000, I believe. I think that's what we were looking at earlier, Goots. Correct me if I'm wrong, but plus 3,000, Jovan, to come back and win this series outright. Now, I'm not saying they're about to pull off the craziest magic act we've ever seen and win the series after going down 0-2 to the best team in the NBA, the 1 seed, but maybe worth some lunch money. A little sprinkle on the Pacers to win the series, plus 3,000. You can maybe even potentially hedge if we see the Pacers stealing 1, maybe 2 in the next couple games when they're on their home floor, right? Let's just hope Halliburton's healthy. Please.
Yeah, they're probably not.
Oh, you're not liking that.
Nah, I think they win 2 if he's healthy, but not the series.
Okay. All right. Chad, I locked in a Dallas 2-piece parlay last night. You know what happened immediately. Stars lost. That over didn't hit. The one time I taken over in the playoffs, shouldn't have done it. Got too cute, to say the least. It's always the unders in the NHL playoffs. What was I doing? Unbelievable. Yeah. But yeah, of course, immediately as soon as I post that TikTok, we get a Dallas loss right off the rip. The Mavs will probably lose game 2 as well. We'll see what happens. I still think that Dallas 2-step Texas two-step parlay has some life. We'll see. Not a good start for the Stars, though. Jeez.
Yeah. I mean, I'm mad at myself for not pushing the button because that was literally carbon copy of Mavs T-Wolves, the one team that everybody said already advanced before the series even started. And what do you know? They can't lose at home. Sure as fuck they did, both of them. So, yeah, that was kind of piss.
Wait, a full OT just for McDavid to score within a minute? Yep.
Yeah.
That's how it be sometimes.
He should have scored that crazy goal that was kind of saved by Audi, kind of not.
Stars, 7 straight game 1 L's. That is nuts. That's nuts.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even matter because they made it this far. They're going to win game 2. Doesn't matter. We'll see.
You think?
According to Twitter, Cat is dropping 44 at halftime again.
Yeah. Rare time that I'm with Twitter today.
Wow. Was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll save the NBA talk for a little bit. All right. I want to go over the Sharp report here. Enough bitching about the prize picks, enough bitching about the Pacers and Halliburton. Let's take a look at some plays for today because there's a couple that I love. And there's even too many straight bets that I liked that I can't even put up on this board. So I want to talk through them. I'll get it started off in DC where everything should get started out. Seattle and Washington, first 5 under 4.5. Depends on where you're looking. You know, some places are at 4, some places are at 3.5 at this point, you know, with the juice flipped. But I grabbed a good line here earlier this morning at 4.5. I'm seeing these lines drop. I think it's a great sign. I think Kirby coming off not a great start. I think he absolutely shoves it down the Nats' throats today. Their offense against righties, I mean, useless in my opinion. I don't see the Nats doing shit today. And then Mackenzie Gore is the angle I like even more here in the spot. This kid's been carving. He really has. This kid's good. In Seattle, they have a on-base percentage below 300 against left-handed pitchers. I think he goes out there and does his job. Now, I don't want to involve the Nats bullpen anymore because their aura is starting to wear off. Even guys like Kyle Finnegan are starting to blow saves. I'm done with the Nats bullpen. They're moose shit. They overperformed in the beginning of the season. They got away with murder pretty much in GTA. Now reality's starting to kick in here. This Nats bullpen is moose shit. I don't want anything to do with this game, you know, come the next 5 later innings. I want to just isolate, take first 5, back both these starters to shove, and take the under 4.5 at a really good line.
I'm in on that. I think I like the under in every game this series because they got some good matchups. But this one, I'm certainly with you.
Okay. All right. Chat, this is probably my favorite play of the day. I'm really excited about this puppy. Let me know what you guys think of it as Jovan takes us to Colorado for a little Philly wager.
It's a painful button to push. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, that's okay though. I want to hear about it.
Yeah, I mean, there's not all that much to it. It's just the Phillies. I mean, great offense, of course, and great offense against the lefties. They're going to be facing Ty Black today, which is not he's not a full like run out starter. He's probably going to give them 3 or 4. But I tweeted about this the other day. The Rockies and A's are going to feel the effects of that series in the back-to-back extra inning games because they had everybody pitch from those games, and now they have a very slim assortment of arms available, and the ones that are available are also still in the Rockies bullpen, so they're moose shit to begin with. So I think the Phillies put up plenty of runs, and I do like Christopher Sanchez too a little bit. Like he's going to keep the ball on the ground. Rockies are not great against lefties, so the entire Twitter world is probably going to be on this as well, and we're probably going to hear it 5,000 times on Surge Stream too. So taking it with a grain of salt, but I think they'd absolutely muck the Rockies.
Okay. Yeah, Ty Blatch, GG's, buddy.
Yeah.
Good fucking luck out there.
Good luck.
Straight up. I'm praying for him because he's going to need it. Holy smokes. Well, I'll pivot to my square here in that game. Might as well get this one over with. Bryson Stott, more than 1.5 total bases. I believe he also has a 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. But looking at that total bases chart, I figured I'd take a stab at a guy who has reverse splits. He likes hitting against lefties. He's going against one of the worst ones in baseball with Blatch today, and then they'll put in their moose shit bullpen that's even worse. So like you just talked about with Philly and their offense cooking today, I see them putting up a crooked number easily. And I think Bryson Stott, who's been struggling recently, gets off the schneid against a new shit lefty who hasn't faced yet. But the square on Prize Picks is speaking to me. I love that it's up there when he's been struggling recently. These total bases have actually been coming through for us recently. Cough, cough, Byron Buxton, when he hit 2 nukes the other night. Remember? These TBs have been doing us well. Let's lean into these puppies.
Got to.
Yeah.
A little surprised.
What do you think about Stott today?
Surprised you didn't go with Witt.
I talked about Witt on the social call this morning. Trent was on there and he was going through the Philly squares. And I was like, well, what about Whit Merrifield? He's up there for some reason, but I just for some reason, I just can't stop looking or thinking about that Bryson Stott square with his
No,
reverse
yeah,
splits.
I like the Stott. I like the Stott
I like
square.
both.
It
I like
always
both.
scares me taking, a corp team first time in cores, a bunch of their squares, even when they look weird. But I mean, I'm on the Phillies today, so hopefully the trend is bucked.
I'm getting bricked up looking at your Alec Manoah square over there. I'm just realizing that's on the board. Wow.
It is. Yeah.
Let's fucking go, dudes.
Had
I
to be
almost
done.
dabbled myself. A couple
Had to be done.
squares. There's 2 squares next to each other in that category in that game for 2 starting pitchers that I definitely wanted to bring up to you. So I'm happy that that's up there. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here, though. All right, let me talk about your Rays for a second, which I'm sure you're okay with. All right, let's talk about Tampa.
Yeah.
You guys fucking keep stealing our coins, by the way, first off. So Rays going to figure it out, okay? Because this might be the last chance we give your fucking moose shit Rays. Let's be real here, because they have not respected coins this season for us. No. I can't believe they're even 500s, to be honest with you, the amount of times we bet them and lost. But we're here. It's a new day. Excuse me. They're going against the Royals and Lugo, who's been cracked out of his mind this season. The Rays are on a little losing streak. The Royals are on a nice little winning streak. I'll be honest, guys. I've talked about not fading streaks, but I can't resist. I can't resist in the spots. I can't resist with the Rays, a team who has underperformed the whole year. But I still believe in that lineup. I believe in Kevin Cash. I believe in the Rays bats at home. And I certainly don't believe in Seth Lugo continuing this legacy sub-2 ERA tour where he's 7-1 this season. Okay? If he does it, I will move Seth Lugo to the sides and not fade him the rest of the season. But I'm going to take one more stab, try to back the Rays on a 4-game losing streak, fade the red-hot Royals right now with the crazy money line odds. Guys, the Royals are 32-19. Do you realize that? Like, that's crazy for the Royals. They are on fire. Fuego.
Let me tell you this, Krabs, because the one thing that made me not like the Rays in this game, who's pitching for the Rays?
Well, we got an Armstrong opener, huh?
Yeah, and you know who's opening for?
Who?
Tyler Alexander, who is coming off of taking a perfect game in the 8th inning. So that's what killed me. Other than the fact that Armstrong, anytime he comes out and opens, is awful. But
yeah, he's terrible.
Alexander, off of the near perfect game start, is not a button that I wanted to push.
That is tough.
Yeah, I think whichever way you splice it, like I can get behind the Rays hitting up Lugo a little bit, but I don't see a world where Tyler Alexander comes back and shoves.
Yeah, I'm out. God damn it. I didn't know Perfect Game McGee was fucking coming in for the 2nd through the 7th inning.
Yeah. It's kind of tough.
Dude. Come on. All right. Take me to fucking Houston. Tell me why they're scoring runs. I think Mid-Major Matt and Chad might have the right pivot there and just take the over in that race.
I think it is. I think it's the over. Yeah. I'm out on that.
Take me to Houston.
Yeah. Astros team total over 4.5. We're going up against the A's, going to Oakland, and Ross Stripling's on the bump, who Ross Stripling actually just saw them. I think it was just about a week and a half ago, and actually pitched like pretty decently well. He threw 5 innings. I think give up like 3. It was the same day like everybody else also like took the Astros and expected them to muck, and took them a while to even get close to that. But the problem with that is that he just saw them last week, and he is a really good nibbler, like around the corners, because he doesn't have like strikeout stuff. He gets hit pretty hard. So like in that start, he did that pretty well. Now he can't really afford to do that because the A's bullpen is in the same situation that the Rockies bullpen is in. So he's going to have to attack these hitters dead on. It also helps that when you do that, there happens to be 15-mile-per-hour wind blowing straight out to right center. So hello, Jordan. Hello, Kyle Tucker. Hello, 9 guys in that lineup who are going to be seeing Dick Vane, Ross Stripling fastballs for the entire outing. So once we get into that, obviously, even if Stripling comes out and pitches decently well, you're getting into a very tired back end A's bullpen. You're going to have like Urseg available, who's good, but really nobody else because everybody else pitched the last couple days, especially yesterday. So they're scoring runs. I think I'm still figuring out because I kind of broke it down more in detail in the series preview that just dropped, by the way, W plug. There should be some alt lines taken in the first 2 games of both these series, in the Phillies and the Astros. There's going to be some luck.
We'll get a link in chat for that MLB series preview this weekend. Chat, if you guys are fucking locked into the diamond right now and you're not watching that video before you lock in your fucking wagers for the weekends, you're a bozo. Straight up.
That's actually,
like
you're
wasting opportunities.
There's going to be a position player on the mound for the A's sometime in the series. There's actually going to be.
That is crazy. Their bullpen is that mucked, huh?
It's that mucked. And to be honest with you, like I took the team total today because I don't really know how I feel about Verlander. I just kind of have it in my gut that we just saw the A's struggle for a majority of the outing yesterday against Feltner. So like, wouldn't it be the funniest baseball shit ever for them to come out and hit Verlander? Like, I actually wouldn't be shocked. I think we get runs in this game both ways, but I'm not willing to die on that hill. I'm willing to die on the team total though.
Okay. That's fair. Isolate, stick, trust your gut, stick with what you know. Yeah. I like it. Plenty of runs from Houston today, and maybe even the A's getting involved for an over in that game, but taking Houston team total, not getting cute, fading that A's bullpen, that's fucked. I'm in.
Yeah.
Sign me up. Maybe potential early up to payout.
Abraham Toro, deadly.
I know, that's not what I meant to click.
That's hilarious. I mean, no, I wouldn't say this.
Yeah, because they're minus 170. You know?
Yeah, I mean? You want to use it on a big dog, ideally. Which
also, we got a lot of TCU baseball fans in chat, by the way. I don't know. If
I know you're very obviously not following, but they're in a absolutely insane conference tournament game that they went down 9-0, and now I believe it's a tied game. At 10-10 in the 7th.
We need updates, chat.
Yeah,
please. We need updates. Wow, the Mount pulled off a crazy comeback the other night in their tournaments. They're still fighting. See if they can hang around. They were down 5-0 the other day. They came back and won in the neck. Or
crazy.
MIAC. I forget what they're in right now. The MAC. 2 A's.
MAA.
Sure. All right. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 3-2 count. Pitching change for TCU. Holy sweat.
3-2 pitching change is crazy.
You're telling me you don't have that shit pulled up somewhere?
I did. I kind of took it. Okay. I closed out of it because my computer is about to blow up. Sat on the same screen. Good. But I'm following on the phone.
Okay. All right. Stags run the MAC. Yeah, they do. They do. At least right now. You guys got that crazy basketball arena too in Fairfield. I'm jealous. All right. Gonna watch the weekend series preview, then come back here after Krabs. I can't be getting fat, happy, and complacent. Slip and Jimmy, whatever you got to do to get that video, to watch it, to register what Jovan's talking about for these series starting up today. If you got to go dip now and watch it, go give it a listen. All right. Or maybe even give both a listen at the same time. You'd have to be a fucking genius to be able to pay attention to both of these shows at the same time.
Yeah, that's a lot of heart. But while we're speaking for early or up to early payout, I think the 2 dogs that we have in the bottom of our straight bets here is probably solid shouts.
Oh yeah, even a home team for the Angels.
Yes.
Word.
Because it's at least, I mean, it's not a big dog, but it's near pick'em. So I mean, it's good enough, I would say.
Sure. Yeah, I love that Angels play. Can I tell you about it?
Yep.
Good. Let me pull it up real quick. I think I already locked this one in. I did. I got first 5 ML for the Angels at minus 115. Depends on where you're looking. More places are juiced. I got a good line about an hour ago. But Logan Allen, I mean, let's just pull up the fucking square. Hey, we got a strikeout. Let's go, Dogod. Let's just go ahead and pull up the Logan Allen square on Prize Picks. I mean, that'll pretty much do all the explaining for me. He's had 2 back-to-back shutouts, right? And now he's going against the Angels, who are absolute rat meat. I mean, the worst fucking team in baseball. This team doesn't respect coins. This team stinks.
Don't speak yet, Krabs. But Angels are kind of getting hot.
But, I mean, yeah, they're 10 games under 500s, but they've won 3 of their last 5. They're putting up some runs. Sandoval's had a couple decent starts in his last couple outings. Even the games they've been losing recently, they've been keeping them very close. The bats... Maybe not in the last game against Houston, which I actually like back in their bats in this angle, coming off an off game. But before that, the bats were starting to heat up. I'll give you that. Okay. But I want to isolate, and I want to back Sandoval, which is a scary thing to do anytime you take him, to be honest with you. That dude is all over the fucking place, but I'll trust him today to sneak another decent start in there as a lefty. And I want to fade the living fuck out of Logan Allen in this earned run square. I mean, come on, guys. It's not like he's facing the Dodgers today. It's not like he's facing the Yankees today. He's facing the Angels, who, like Jovan pointed out, are sneaky, playing pretty well right now. At least hitting the ball a little bit, keeping games close.
thing that they're doing. I mean, first of all, been really good against lefties. A couple people were saying that in chat. 100% true. But they also pitchers that get hit hard. Yes, Andy Masterclass.
Sure.
I like him too. But pitchers who get hit hard, high hard hit rates, high barrel rates, those are the ones that are shitting the bed against the Angels like the last 2 weeks. And lo and behold, King Turk, King hard hit rate himself, Logan Allen. So, I mean, this is the most ideal scenario, I would say, to attack him. And the square is obviously crazy too.
I mean, it's insane. I can't stop looking at it. It's my favorite square of the day. I'm obsessed with
Green.
it. Now that we're here at the earn run category, we might as well talk about the two in the Toronto game. Let's look at those puppies because you have Manoah up there on the board for the Sharp Report. So I definitely want to let you give that pitch. But there's another pitcher in that game too we got to talk about.
Yeah, the other one's absurd.
Give me the Manoah rundown.
Well, the Manoah rundown is, first of all, much different matchup against the Tigers than the Twins and the Rays. A lot more strikeouts, at least on paper, and a lot different. Like the Rays are very free swinging. So like Manoah, even if he doesn't have like great command of the strike zone, like they're going to swing at it. They want to put the ball in play. Tigers are sneakily patient. Like when they face the wrong pitcher, it kind of bites them in the ass, like it did with Gosman. But like Manoah's not that pitcher, very obviously. But the one big thing for Manoah here is the day that he's pitching, because he is a very bad pitcher off of short rest. And what do you know? They've been working out, so he gets a start every week, 7 days, Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. And he just threw 100 pitches against the Rays, and now he's pitching not on 1 day short rest, but on 2 days short rest against the Tigers because they didn't have the courtesy of an off day or anything in between. So kind of a tough spot for him to be in. So I think he gets absolutely rocked by a Tigers team who maybe it's a little bit like yesterday because, I mean, you said the Gosman opener was a little weird. Maybe it was because, I mean, they won the game. I thought the opener for Matt Manning was weird, and we see steam the other way because Matt Manning opened as a favorite, which is crazy. So, I mean, pretty big move there. And am I willing to trust Matt Manning? No, not 100%, but I'm willing to trust Alek Manoah to give up some runs in the start against the Tigers.
Okay, good. And I'm with you. Love this square. Fuck Alek Manoah.
Yeah.
We got Jeremy FN coming in, resubbing on Prime. People forget you can resub on Prime, folks. People forget. And
people do forget
they give you
that.
A free subby. They give you a freebie every once in a while, too, that you can go and cash in. So go check out your Prime. Wouldn't be surprised if that's how Bookit with Primer. Subscribe on Prime. But we got Jeremy FN coming in, resubbing W's. Like the idea of fading Bailey O'Bear? He's asking.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
We got Daniel coming in, resubbing 25 months. Any lean on this hockey game? Line is kind of sus. Daniel, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I take a peep over there at the Florida and the Rangers game. Let me go ahead and tell you what's good with this line in this series. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, the Rangers, when they're dogs, when they're favorites, besides last game, they win every fucking time. All right, and you think they're going down 0-2 at home? Now, I don't love seeing Florida catching steam, but let's take a look back at what happened in that Canes series. When the Canes were heavy favorites and the Rangers were dogs, I mean, I kept taking the Canes like a fucking bozo, looking at myself saying, why the hell is the line this way? And the Rangers would win with ease. It doesn't matter because the lines, the odds makers, they don't fucking respect them. I don't know what it is. This team just keeps coming through as a dog. Now, on the surface, if, I hit my head really hard and forgot about, the Rangers and how they play as a dog this entire season, or especially recently in the playoffs, and I'm just isolating this game, sure, it's weird seeing Florida as a favorite once again when they're already up 1-0, but they did win game 1, and I don't think the Rangers even scored. Did they? Wasn't it 2-0?
No. Yeah, they got shut out.
3-0.
Yeah, they got the empty net.
I think it's still the Rangers, no matter what.
Well, it does happen to be the most profitable system in the NHL playoffs historically, and it's not even relatively close, is taking a team after a shutout. So I do lean on that a little bit. At the same time, do I feel great? Because the Rangers, it's not like they just got outplayed, like they were soft. Like the Panthers didn't even play very well. They were mid in that game. Like they were more physical than them, but that's because the Rangers let them. Timeout. Go ahead.
Timeout.
Willie
Calhoun coming in, dropping a 25U subby.
Wow.
Goots, can we get some bangs for that? That's nuts.
What a goat.
Is that Willie Calhoun?
That might be
Willie Calhoun.
Angels legend?
I mean, if that doesn't mean we put the fucking Angels first 5 in the squad ride today, I don't know what does.
He might cash it for us.
The signs. You kidding me?
All signs.
Willie Calhoun. Hey, Willie, take a peep at the Rangers tonight on the ice, will you? I wouldn't hate that play. Wouldn't hate it. Finish your game tonight. Next thing you know, you put on the last period of that one and you get to sweat out the Rangers. Sure. That's crazy. 25 U subbies.
He's
not 10.
I'm taking him.
Not 15. Not 20. 25 piece. Let me do some Trent math there. That's like $7,000.
That's right on par with Trent math.
Bruh, he was geeking me the other day. Somebody gave a fuck ton of subs, and the math was a little bit off. But
somebody gave 10, and he was like, "Yeah, that's like $500."
I think that's like 100. That's okay though. Yeah. Willie Calhoun, a goat. Let's fucking go, my man. Appreciate the subs. You're a stud. All right. Hit run RBIs, feeding generations.
I'm taking it today. Right. It's on the board.
No way it's on the board.
Yeah, it's a demon today, which kind of sucks, but you just got to be taking it. Has to be taken.
I mean, yeah. Go ahead and pair that with the Angels. Sure.
Yeah.
Toothpaste.
Need it.
Bookit with Cornelius asking the important questions. Krabs, do I get buffalo or teriyaki wings for lunch? When in doubt, I'd always say go buffalo, personally. But where are you going? Where are you at? It depends on the wing spots. Are you at some hole in the wall? Are you at Buffalo Wild Wings? Like, where the fuck are you at? Half and
teriyaki
half?
Wings like a thing?
Yeah, maybe he means like General Tso's type or, spicy Thai. I feel like all those flavors are just kind of the same. Half and half it is. Wrong. Yeah, spice it up a little bit, Cornelius. Why not? Live a little.
Just have something crazy.
Dude, I'm a big mango ob guy. If they got mango ob.
I can so see that. If
they got mango ob, the spicier the better on the menu. I'm ripping that shit. 100%. Dude, we were up in New York for the PLL events. Last weekend, 2 weekends ago? Me, Mikey, Lauren, Josh up there, and we were at this good fucking sports bar up there called Dalton's. Anybody up there in NYC? Good spot. Great wings. Fire mango ops. Insane.
How do the wings stack up to Buffalo?
I mean, nothing does. And I see the fucking wing nuts tweets go across my feed every day, and I want to bite my fucking hand off, dudes. How did they do it?
I don't know.
They perfected the chicken wing. They found a way to get the biggest chicken wing as crispy as... How did they do it?
It's crack.
I will open up one myself. So I don't have to go up to fucking Buffalo. I'll pay for it. I'll save. Whatever I have to do. Let me open up a wing nuts. Those things are nuts.
Crazy.
Mango ob is gas. Yeah, that's my favorite. Dude, the Bdubs mango ob. Insane. Now, the Bdubs wings are fucking... Well, the Bdubs wings themselves, and no, I don't still go to Bdubs, although I have gone a time or two.
Shit's bat meat.
Yeah, the wings themselves are cooked by Helen Keller, but...
Yeah, those wings are literally COVID-20.
I will give Bdubs the sauces. The Bdubs sauces.
I can get behind.
If you could put the Bdubs sauces, and wow, we're getting off track here, but I don't care because I'm hungry. If you could put the Bdubs sauces on the Wingstop wings, I feel like you could be onto something. Because Wingstop has the wings. Their sauces, they got a couple good ones, but they've also got some you taste. You're like, who the fuck made this?
Yeah, you gotta keep it normal with Wingstop. You just gotta go lemon pepper. Realistically, it's like the ranch. Ranch makes everything. It's just the key. But too many sauces will get you in trouble.
What do you guys think? Wingstop or Bdubs? The correct answer is neither, and go to somewhere that's local and way better. But
Pluckers.
Out of those two. What are you taking? Wingstop?
I'll take Wingstop. Yeah.
They're both just kind of mid, but I don't know. Going to a Bdubs, I feel like is like a high school staple too. I don't know about you, but I used to rip Bdubs like it was my job in high school.
Yeah, we had Hooters and Wing House like pretty close to where our school was. It's like we would go there instead, but I mean same shit.
Sure. We got Malik coming in, giving 5 U's. Let's go, Malik.
W Malik.
Fuck yeah, dude. W back to Malik. 50 bits.
Let's go.
Pictures. Who is that, Ray? Do you have the Twitch dashboard pulled up or no?
I don't.
I don't know who those guys are on those bits, Malik, but let me know. Florida... Shit, Wing House, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah, is that a Florida only thing? I didn't even know where they had those, but
never
they got them in Florida. Winghouse is
Okay.
gas. Winghouse is like comparable to Bdubs, but
Mm.
Hooters clears them both.
Okay. They got a lot of like Korean barbecue wing spots around me up here.
Do they?
It's like the big wave. They don't have, you know, the greatest wings around me. It kind of blows. Get jealous with the Pluckers, but Pluckers is very reliable down there in Texas.
So
They got a
reliable.
lot of like extra fried Korean type up here, which I like, but it's not, you know, your typical wings. All right.
Yeah.
Let's lock back in. Did Jovan really just say ranch, blue cheese all day? We're not even going to go down that fucking path. It's ranch. Grow up. Okay, you're eating fucking molds with little balls of blue fucking mold and cheese in your ranch.
Yeah.
That
It's
doesn't make any
only
sense. Why
blue
are you putting that
cheese
on your
in
wing?
Buffalo. Only blue cheese in
Yes,
Buffalo.
blue cheese in Buffalo is different. That shit might as well be ranch. And they just do it differently. But we got Gav Swervo coming in, dropping a subby. A little off topic right now. Let's reel it back in. Let me know though, chat, before we do. Anybody got cool plans this weekend? It's Memorial Day, huh? We got a little holiday weekends. People got off work on Mondays, right? Normal people, core people. What are you guys doing this weekend? Where are you dropping? Anybody going on vacation? I believe Goots is at the beach right now. Goots and Sands.
Heart.
W's. Yep. Slam and Beers, Panda, 100%. We got Brock playing at poker tournaments. We got a hype train rolling. We got Total Slayer coming in, giving out a 5U subby whale. Guys, the subbies are flowing. People are feeling good. Squad rides are hitting, knock on woods. People are active. People are living. They're happy it's a Friday. They're enjoying in the festivities here.
Love that. Absolutely.
Padres Yankees game I will is going to. That's going to be a cool one.
Ooh.
Sitting on my couch and launching nukes. Heavily intoxicated. Ben.
Love that.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
That's just heart right there.
That is heart. That's every man's dream. Rai said avoiding people. Good. Yep. You don't need to be talking to them. Okay. Kenny Chesney concerts. Ah, yes, my fraternity brother and Trent's fraternity brother. People forget me and Trent are fraternity brothers, kind of. Kenny Chesney, a brother of Lamb How about it? That's going to get some good reactions in chat. I'm sure they'll all love that one. Sure. Let's reel this puppy in. Let's talk about the Angels' first five. I feel like I didn't do the best job selling this. We got Backyard Breaks coming in with a 185 piece.
Let's
just
go.
When we try to lock in. Let's gas up the boys. Backyard Breaks. You guys pull anything cool today? What's up, squad? Welcome. Join us. We got some plays up on the board for you, as Mikey Overs would say. A beautiful platter right here for you. Okay, all the plays you could possibly need. We got 10. Some prize picks, some book plays. What are you guys betting on today? Let me know. And if you guys have any cool breaks, let me know as well.
Goods, man. God damn it, bro. There's no way we just pulled a live tank up, bro. You
no way,
Goots
has just been lurking back there waiting.
God
just
damn
fucking
it,
waiting for a run. That's evil shit, bro. That's evil shit.
I'd have changed my ESPN password and everything. Still did it.
I fucking bet, man.
Also, side note, I'm pretty sure my ex-girlfriend or somebody signed me up for JoeBiden.com emails because now I get emails every day trying to support the Joe Biden fund. Somebody
Dude, I've been getting crazy spam for like the last month from
Okay, so maybe it's
everywhere.
not just a prank. But
yeah,
I'm getting the craziest emails popping up right now.
What?
All right. Goots time to shine. Sure. That's Goots getting ready for a little Rays O series coming up. He's getting the chirps ready. He's getting loose. He's getting out ahead of it. W work, Goots. That one hurt. That one hurt me. Big Cheesy dropping a follow. Hell yes. If you guys are coming in from the Backyard Breaks, and if you like sports, which is every single person, all 185 of yous, drop a follow. Stay a while. I'll shout you out. Okay, we're live every single day, all day pretty much, at least during the week, giving you guys winners and sweating them out at night. Okay, lock the fuck in, drop a follow, stay a while. Let me know what bets you're trying to lock in for tonight, and let me know if you got any questions about any games for tonight. We're happy to talk about it. Okay, let's get some more follows in. Fever not winning today. How do I tell you they're terrible? Well, why are they a favorite on the road after their own 5? I don't know.
It's not like the team they're playing is not bad either.
Wow, Big Cheesy just made the switch.
Hearts. It's official. Love that.
It's official. Got to be in the Twitch for the last 10 minutes at least. Have to be for the squad ride votes. No excuses, no nothing. Why did you take the Rays pick out? People forget I did switch that out. I want that on record. I had the Rays in here, and we're going to switch that puppy out. So we're going to put the Tigers first 5 plus a half minus 135 on there. Okay, we're going to switch out the Rays with the Tigers now that I know the fucking perfect game McGee is going in the second inning through the 9th for the fucking Rays, and he's going to get moosed after the best start of his career, or best game of his career.
Just
okay. Only had time for him to change it on the graphic that we post. That's totally okay, Goots. Little mental note for you guys. Rays ML, probably not the play today. We're going to pivot to the Tigers first 5 plus a half. Do I still like the Rays? Yes, just not nearly as much. Okay. Jovan, I really like this Angels first 5 play. Somebody in chat asked why first 5 and not full game. Pretty much just want to keep the moose shit bullpens out of this and just back Sandoval to deal. Like Mid-Major Matt was saying in chat, he thinks he shoves too. I love that. Angels fan, love hearing that. He's dialed. His fantasy score looks high enough to me. He's been pitching well enough to me recently. And I want to fade Logan Allen. It's that simple. I don't want the bullpens involved in this game at all. This is a strict pitcher fade and pitcher backing for this first 5. And I'm starting to like the Angels first 5 ML more and more as the day goes on. I'll tell you that much.
Sure. Yeah.
Cincy Dodgers. I think that's the last straight bet we haven't gone over yet. What do you got? What do you like?
Yeah, that's an interesting full run move up. I know it's in Great American Ballpark, but I feel like that is pretty significant. Plus, we do have the fact that James Paxton is on the mound, who I love fading pitchers who don't strike many guys out. And you just saw the same lineup not too long ago. And do I love the Reds lineup? No, but weirdly, with all the injuries that they have, they're kind of forced to stack more righties in their lineup because that's all they have. And they've naturally become a lineup that's much better right now against left-handed pitching. So, I mean, they just saw him. They put up a couple runs, which is more than a lot of teams could say because Paxton's been weirdly good, due for plenty of regression, but we haven't really seen it except a little bit in that red start. Now you're going to Great American Ballpark with really good hitting conditions. So I think they get to him a lot, especially when you have Tyler Stevenson in there, who's one of the best bats they can ask for in a left-handed matchup like this, where he's going to be absolutely pelting baseballs. I think he went yard off him in the first start, but I think they match up pretty well, which is rare when you can say that about the Reds right now because they're so shorthanded. And then the other side, Graham Ashcraft against the Dodgers kind of speaks for itself. I mean, his stuff is so up and down. He hasn't been great at home. He never really is, just because his stuff really doesn't play in Great American Ballpark. And now you're facing the Dodgers with a pretty tough assignment to make it work. So I think it's going to be tough sledding for both of these pitching staffs tonight. We see a lot of runs.
I'm so in. Paxton has a 2.5 earned run square up that is not a normal square. It is a goblin. That's wild.
I bet.
I know he's not coming off a great start, but I mean, he's been nails this season. Come on. That definitely makes me like that. The fact that it's a goblin. Somebody in chat also had a good point here. I believe it was from Snacks, actually. Did you see Manoa Fantasy? Yeah, I don't know if this was a late ad or if I just missed it earlier, but I did just take a peep at Manoa Fantasy, and it is low as fuck after 2 really good starts. Another great sign. And to emphasize or let you guys know why I'm switching from Rays to Tigers, first 5 plus a half. Even with the line move towards Toronto, I don't give a shit. People are betting Manoa. They're thinking he's back. Look at the prize pick squares. He's not back. When the board speaks to you, you got to listen or else you're going to lose all your fucking coins. And you've got Alek Manoa and Matt Manning up right next to each other for 2 very contradicting squares if you look at this fucking line on the books for the ML, right? You take a peep at Matt Manning, we might need to pull that puppy up for the people. I don't know if we've showed them that yet.
That's where it's hilarious.
That one is ridiculous, dudes.
Unreal.
Fucking ridiculous. It's insane. Matt Manning, he might have the greatest start he's ever had in his life today. Matt Manning might have a complete game shutout today.
Yeah, I mean, he might deal.
He might deal.
The
Guys,
Tigers,
look at this square.
Tigers ML was so close to being on the card.
I mean, yeah, give me the first 5. I want nothing to do with the Tigers bullpen. Look at their last games and their scores, Jovan. They're on a 5-game losing streak. Here's the scores of these games. Lost 1-9, lost 3-8, lost 3-10, lost 3-8, lost 4-6. Who the hell are they bringing out of that pen?
Yeah, that pen's been fucking awful, which is
and
crazy.
They're usually goods.
Yeah.
Maybe they're overworked.
Could be.
Could be. Early up 2 game. I don't know. They got me one. We got an SBR nog. Look at SBR log.
He was.
Good to hear from him.
He was a part of the combined no-hitter last year.
Wow. So Matt Manning had some success. Maybe he's got some confidence heading into this matchup. That could be what he needs looking at this fucking chart.
Could be exactly what he needs.
Minors. Right? He's like, I can shove against these guys. It's Toronto. They fucking stink. I'm home. Give me the Tigers. First 5. Don't want to involve the bullpens until they start figuring it out. I like the Tigers bullpen. Not recently, from what I've been seeing. Are you kidding me? They're getting mucked. Let's isolate first 5. I'm going to lay the juice personally, but if you want to just take the first 5 ML, go right ahead at better odds. I'm going to take the +0.5 and avoid any type of earn runs fluke shit. Okay? -138. I'm going to lay it. I don't care.
Sure.
It's a winner. Okay? We got Karma Bets coming in, resubbing 2 years. All love. Karma Bets, thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Okay? Appreciate you coming in, resubbing. You're a fucking beast. Guys, we got a hype train moving and grooving. Brock D giving out a subby. Love that. Chat's fucking dialed today. Let me know what your guys' favorite play is today that we've gone over. Let me know what your favorite play is. I don't know about you, Jovan, but I feel good about the card today.
I do too.
Almost too good.
Yeah.
I love these plays. I like all 3 years. That Dodgers over going up is weird.
Yeah.
Why is
it
so
Dodgers?
Why is it so weird?
Well,
The Reds are moose.
So is Paxton, no?
I mean, he's one of the best pitchers in the league right now. He got a sub-3 ERA.
2.84 ERA. He's literally taking Kershaw's spot.
Shit.
He's coming off a bad start, though. I'll give you that.
Yeah,
But
he is.
he's been insane this year. How long can that last? Probably won't last. Maybe the Reds buy low on them today against Paxton. Continue to fade him. Sell high.
Reds also scored 5 runs combined in the series against the Dodgers that they played a week ago.
Yeah, and the Dodgers scored how many?
I mean, they had one game where they scored a little bit. Or I guess it was 4-game series. They had the one good game. But like their offense was kind of ass in every game except one. Yeah, the Dodgers.
I'm looking right now. They played a 3-game series.
It was 4 games actually. So
it's a 4-game piece.
Yeah, so I guess the Reds you include the top game. They scored 7. The Reds scored 7-3-0-2, and the Dodgers scored 2-7-4-3.
Yep.
I thought the Dodgers scored 0 last game.
No, we're not talking about last game. We're talking about last game against the Reds.
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Might be.
So one series back.
But Trent, that's another reason to back this over in this game.
Yeah,
they're coming off of back-to-back losses to the Snakes, and by the way, I mean you know this fucking division and this Dodgers team like the back of your hands. You knew to stay the fuck away from them against Arizona, right?
I didn't bet them one time.
Good. Hell yeah. Because Arizona plays well. It's like their fucking Super Bowl against the Dodgers every time they play them.
Probably not going to play them much this series either because the Reds show up like it's the fucking Super Bowl against them.
Oh, you know what you 100% have to do, Trent? The Dodgers on Sunday are facing Abbott's at a 10:40 local time in the morning game.
Fuck that.
He is going to absolutely deal.
Fuck that.
It's a system fade.
Daytime doyers, divisional doyers.
But yeah, after getting goose egg yesterday, let's back the Dodgers lineup to get going today. Let's take that over.
Yeah,
like
love
Reds
that.
Reds over on a Friday night. Ellie Cyclone. Remember that, Trent?
That is without spoiling my fucking Mega Max of day, sadly.
No, GD.
Wow.
Before I even came up here and saw you guys talking about it.
And 2-0 final GD.
So
it was the over in the game.
Over 10.5.
That's good though.
Yeah, so do with that what you will. But this could be one of my sharp reads.
Could be.
Trent, play in the top left. I am in love with Seattle and the Nats, first 5 under 4.5. Kirby and Gore.
Yeah.
No runs, no fun. Just an under. Love that play.
No.
Kirby coming off a shit start. Gore's been locked. He's going to do his thing against Seattle, who has less than a 300 on base percentage against lefties this season. And I'll tell you what, Kirby coming off that bad start, I mean, we might not get a hit against him today. Straight up.
Not going to lie, Javon's card is speaking to me.
Wonder why.
I
wonder why.
I'm surprised your nuke of the day is not one of the other 2 teams up there.
Yeah, I need some units on the fills, but I'm on the Stros -1.5 and Dodgers over for my 2 baseball.
Might as well add the Phillies on there. Fuck it.
Yeah,
I'm on, and then I'm on Cat. I'm on Cat points and a Bohm RBI, which I reached so far in Duff for.
So far in Duff.
You came up with that one in 3 seconds already. It was the first non-demon or goblin square up for the Phillies when you typed it in and you just said, "Fuck it, I'll put this one in there."
But it's
I was
sharp.
with you when I was with you when you fucking did it.
I could have just been non-ball knower, clicked Bryce because he's in Coors. No, we
I
went
think
Bohm.
Bohm's probably more corp than fucking Bryce today. He's facing a lefty.
At least he's a righty.
Wow, first and
least he's a
second no
righty.
outs for the Frogs.
What's the score?
Come on.
They're down 1 in the 9th.
You
Dude,
missed it
what?
earlier. Yeah, let's sweat this. You missed it earlier, Trent. Goots was fucking being evil, and he pulled up a Kansas nuke against TCU to take the lead earlier. As it happened,
they just hit a home run in the top of the 9th to take the lead in the first place.
Wait, we were
Okay.
winning?
It was tied. It was 10-10.
What the fuck? It was 9-0 when you chirped me or some shit.
Yeah, it's been the wildest game of all time, and I guess
Bohm
Chris
leads
Byrne is up.
RBIs and in cores.
Yeah,
Fresh
sure.
up.
Fuck up, Phils. Phils, it's
The two
Friday. I need a
actual-
nug.
The two actual sharp squares in that game would be, in my opinion, Bryson Stott, more than TB's, and Whit Merrifield. Anything up on the board today. So if
Yeah,
you're
Whit
trying to
Merrifield,
stack,
yeah.
if you're trying to take a trip to Moe's, get a stack going, maybe you put those two gents in there as well with your RBI square.
Dude, Curtis Byrne at plate. He already has 2 tanks.
Whoa. Is this kid a future first-round pick?
I don't know about first round pick, but
Siakam points was a fucking whale.
to get Howard to craft up Tatum assessment.
Yeah, thanks, GF Swim. And then a
Is he done
stat
with the
correction,
point here?
SOGs, I bet.
Dude, there's no way he's squaring the fucking bun. All right.
Dude,
GG.
get there. Brother.
Oh, no.
No way we
Bro.
lose. That
The
is
old fake
rat
bunts.
meat.
The old fake bunt, shitty swing trick.
Rat meat.
Those Kansas uniforms are fucking fresh. I don't even care that they're Adidas. I'll say it.
They are
It's
fresh.
cat shit, dude.
Great play by the fucking shortstop. Thrown across his body like that. Strike.
What are
It's
we
not an
doing?
easy play. And that kid is slow as shit, by the way.
Well, I mean, he's a catcher.
Get on the treadmill.
Rat piss, man.
Ah, Kirk Sarlos.
The GOAT.
Oh, down their last out here, ladies and gents.
Sir.
Yeah, don't you get spoiled having the K zone up, watching all these MLB games now, and then you watch
Yeah.
college and you're like, what the fuck is going on? I'm so lost. We're so spoiled now. We can't even tell what's balls and strikes anymore.
Chase
can't.
Bronson.
You know this guy, right, Trent?
Is this Jalen
I know
Brunson?
I know he's gonna get fucking topped off if that drops. Nope. Jeez.
Jeez. It's all right.
Unbelievable.
They won their game yesterday. That's all they needed.
So where is TCU at right now?
They needed to win pretty much yesterday to secure their spot in the tournament. So
Okay.
they did that 2 days
All
ago.
right. We got Bookit Squad, Party of 5 coming in. What's up, squad? How we doing, Chew? Appreciate you coming in on Friday. W's. Jovan, did you talk about Karl Anthony Towns yet? I don't think I've heard a peep. I need to hear that.
I didn't, and I'm not excited to because that's
Okay.
like the Phillies because I'm willingly riding with the entire world just because I think it's a green play. Because a lot of the reason why the Mavs won Game 1 is because everybody was so up in arms about the T-Wolves controlling the paint, about how Cat was a big mismatch and he wasn't aggressive enough. Like he got plenty of shots off, but they weren't typical Cat. Like he wasn't in his bag getting those shots. He was settling. So I think going into this game, if they're going to have any shot, he's going to have to be aggressive and going to get his shots, forcing mismatches, which didn't do all of Game 1. So, yeah, everybody's on it because he shot like shit and got plenty of shots up in the first game. I just think he gets better shots this game, which is why I'm on the points.
Tell you what, before we move on, that's a fat spread.
Really?
I think
I don't think it is.
Well, I like seeing 2 points of movement after they lost Game 1.
But didn't we say it should have been that in Game 1? I feel like that makes sense.
What was it, 4.5 in Game 1? They lost,
Yeah.
and now they're bigger favorites. That's
Now
a
they're
system play to
5.5.
me. Keep it simple. They lost Game 1. They're now more of a favorite. Have to play.
Like I'm not against it. I think it makes sense because I mean, who in their right mind? They already said the T-Wolves advanced before the series started, I'm pretty sure the same people are saying there's no way they drop 2 at home.
I'm curious what people are betting on in this one after game 1, because I'm with you. Everybody and their mother already advanced the fucking Timberwolves. Sure.
It's all T-Wolves today, Krabs.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I mean, I'm not against it. I think I kind of like the under in the game. That's what kind of sticks out to me. That's what sticks out to me from a line perspective, because I think the T-Wolves are going to have to be a little more meticulous in their offensive game, just like I talked about, because they're running with the Mavs for a little bit. Doesn't work. Obviously, like Anthony Edwards, barbecue chicken. They should have switched off that assignment way before it got to be a problem in the first half. Jaden McDaniels getting bodied by Luka. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and make it more difficult for them to score and just slow the tempo down. So, I mean, I think it's the under in that game.
Okay. I love it. First game went over. Not by much, but it did. 5 or 10 points, and the total's at the same spot it was. That's bait. I'm in. Although they're probably not going to change it much, but love seeing that. Love taking game 2 unders after the first one goes over. Love taking playoff unders. You don't got to tell me twice. Primer, I wouldn't expect anything less. If you didn't say that in chat today, I'd be concerned for your safety and well-being. So good to see you, Primer.
The glazed numbers with Primer and Breedlove at the Stars game last night, prior to them choking and losing, I mean, that might be some of the biggest glaze you've ever seen at a professional sporting event between those 2 seats. It's incredible.
I'll tell you what, Primer is closing the gap between him and DJ Fitz for my favorite surgeon. I just enjoy watching the kid go up there and smile and fucking talk about Dallas sports. Geeks the living shit out of me.
It's just classic.
It's unbelievable.
He's the Dallas U, man.
Yeah, to be honest with you. The accent and everything. Primer, hope you're doing well, bro. Dallas lost game 1. Doesn't fucking matter. Who gives a shit? They always lose game 1. Keep your head up.
Real quick, Jovan, can I ask why Jordan's not up there today?
Because I would have taken his bases, which is conveniently not on board. So, I mean, I'm going to play him. He's just going to be – I'm going to play his fantasy score or some shit. But basis would have been elite.
No way they're giving us that.
His fantasy score?
No, his bases.
No, that's what I just said.
What about his hit run RBI?
It's Jordan. Kind of want to keep a walk in there if necessary.
Yeah. I was thinking about absolutely bombing it, dude.
I mean, I'll sign off on it, obviously. I mean, if he does not get, 3. I'll say 2. I'll say 2 in the series. Chalk to go well.
I need 3.
Chalk to go well. I genuinely think he hits 2 in a game this series.
Oh, you got to sprinkle on that, Jovan.
I
could do it for you.
Yeah, I'm already doing enough on the Astros. Might need you for that, but yeah, I think he hits 2 in a game in this series, and it's probably either going to be today or it's going to be on Sunday, because I don't know. Not that JP Sears is fucking Kershaw, but I don't know if he'll do it against him. I think it's going to have to be one of the other 2 guys.
I just bought tickets to 2 games in Houston when they play the Dillion.
Sure.
Dueling goat wells.
Dueling goat wells. You're about to see dueling perfect games. You go down there.
You got to sprinkle on the under 1.5 total runs in the game.
Yeah, the under's going to be air, dude.
Unbelievable. How far is that drive? Like 2 hours, 3 hours?
Like 3.5.
3.5.
Okay. It'll be worth it to see your boys, though.
Yeah.
All right. Chat, we still got about 30 minutes, 25 minutes. Okay, maybe we go over a little Jovan meat sheet here. Maybe a perfect opportunity for Jovan to point out some of his faves on today's meat sheet.
Potentials.
You've already talked about most of these, but anything else
about most
you
of
want
them.
to address?
Yeah. You have any thoughts on Rodon today? Because I have some thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, you know what my thoughts are. He fucking sucks. I want to fade the living shit out of him today, but I'm biased as heck, and I try not to bet Yankees games too much.
Yeah.
I hate everything about him. I hate everything about the Yankees. Everything they stand for, everything Rodon stands for.
You know the thing that always seems to happen, because I mean, Rodon's one of those pitchers, terrible expected numbers, so like regression's coming. Every single time you go into a matchup against a team who, I mean, they shouldn't match up on paper, aka the Padres are one of the worst teams against lefties in like the past 2 months, maybe the entire season. You could umbrella that, but I've been pretty much auto-fading them against any lefty. Now they got the Yankees and Rodon coming in to the West Coast, no off day. Just kind of think it could be the spot, Krabs. Even if they don't like light him up. I mean, it's a 7.5 total game, so what does that really mean? I think it's the Padres. They're also, for what it's worth, I think they're just about to pick him in this series, which I think is a little weird.
Do we know who's slated to pitch the next 2 days? I'm happy to look it up.
Yeah. I can actually go and pull up the fucking banner because I have it right here.
Ooh.
From here. Rodon, Darvish, Stroman, who's been fucking fantastic, and Dylan Cease coming off a shit start. And then Clark Schmidt, Joe Musgrove, which is huge edge Yankees. So, I mean, near pick'em is crazy. Minus 105.
Chad, are you guys trying to get smarter in 2024? You trying to get smart? Or are you trying to be dumb? Go watch Jovan's series MLB preview. Go get smarter. Okay? Go get better. He's going to fucking spoon feed you so many fills, nugs, and tidbits. You're not even going to be able to keep them all in your brain. Okay? He just pulled up a fucking tab on the bottom that had all the pitchers matchups. He's already dove into them. Go watch the fucking video and drop a like, will ya? Drop a comment on what you agree with, what you disagree with. Let us know what you like about the videos, what you don't. Get involved. Okay? Gosh, Jovan. Sign me up. You, Darvish, on the ML? Fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah. Do it. A little late.
I was looking at it. Look, I was looking at it. I kept it off the card, but I'd say it'd probably be an honorable mention at least. So all you gotta say is whisper the words Padres ML and it'll be placed. You don't gotta convince. You don't gotta sell anymore. Fuck Rodon. He's due for regression. He stinks. Padres, weird line, sharp at home. Yankees traveling. The one thing that worries me. The one thing. Rodon is going back to the West Coast where he used to be good. Remember? Not playing against his former team, but playing against a team I'm sure he's faced a ton. Maybe he's feeling pretty comfortable out there on the West Coast again. Maybe he's not an East Coast guy. He's been moose shit since he got signed by the Yankees, just like pretty much every player they bring in. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Maybe he gets his confidence back. Maybe he likes pitching out there. Maybe he's a Logan Webb type. I don't know. That scares me a little bit. Total was low as shit too.
That I could 100% agree on. I'm a little scared of that. One thing, I forget who it is that brought that up to me, that the Padres or the Yankees were going to the West Coast with no travel. But you remember when we took, I think earlier this week, we faded the Padres and the Braves, maybe was it, who were on that little weird doubleheader with travel. I mean, it's not a doubleheader, but it feels awfully similar. That maybe, I mean, one of the pitchers in the league that I would not want to face when I feel like shit after going across the country with no off days, you Darvish, because you see 75 different pitches. So like, even if Rodon pitches well, I guess you could say, it kind of screams to me like a Yankees offense doesn't show up spot. Just like we saw the Padres and Braves do in that game where we both faded one of them.
Darvish has been nails.
He has been
Ben's
nails.
not wrong. He's not wrong. And it is a Juan Soto revenge game, kind of. But you know what? People... Let me keep it simple. When people talk about revenge narratives, when people talk about angles like that, why the fuck do they only talk about one side?
I was just about to say too, like same like
why
Machado
do they only
and Tatis.
Talk about one side?
Machado and Tatis want to beat that fucker.
Are you kidding me? They want to beat him 100 times more than Soto gives a shit about the Padres right now. The Yankees are 35-17. They're playing great baseball. Juan Soto is a Yankee. He's dancing around, shaking in the fucking batter's box, hitting nukes 2 in a game. The guy's a fucking stud. He's meant to play there. It breaks my heart. The Padres are sitting there, a game over 500, showing more heart at this point of the season than they did all the last 2 years combined from those lazy bums out there in San Diego. Juan Soto leaves. He's got a new team, new squad. He's happy. You think the Padres are sitting back there? You think that makes them happy, seeing Juan Soto hitting 2 nukes in a game, waving to the crowd, being the Yankees' new shiny toy? They fucking hate him for that. Are you kidding me? He said, fuck this team. I'm out of here. The Padres stink. You guys don't care. No effort over here. I'm going to New York. You don't think the Padres want to give some revenge here at home against the Yankees, the team that took away Juan Soto? You don't think the Padres have something to prove today? Why do people not cap both sides of a coin? Why do people not cap the human aspects of these games, man? I don't get it. Missing out on money.
Could be the difference right there.
Missing out on money. God, the Yankees fucking blow, man. I can't wait for their downfall this season. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
Could be the difference.
Yeah. How do I reverse jinx Aaron Judge? I meant to talk with you about this as well.
Maybe you bet him for MVP.
I got to bet him to do something good, right? Or maybe it's, when that wager wheel comes around and I got to make that video for Aaron Judge talking about him being the greatest of all time as a punishment. Maybe that video will do it.
Somebody sent me this morning a boost on a book for Judge to win MVP.
Interesting.
So maybe that's it.
Yeah, if I go on Twitter and see one more fucking Aaron Judge home run, I'm deleting the app. The guy cannot stop hitting nicks. I don't know. I feel like I'm on camera. And I'm not talking about the TikTok one right in front of me. It does weird stuff sometimes. I'm talking about like aliens watching me and laughing, eating some fucking alien popcorn, saying this guy's a fucking freak. How does this stuff happen?
You got to nuke his MVP or home run leader or something.
How do I buy his jersey and he immediately turns in from the worst player of all time to the best player in baseball? He's going to win MVP. Odds on favorite. How? Within a fucking hour. Like that day where the jersey arrived. How does that happen? What are the odds of it? For me, minus 1,000.
You have powers.
Goodness gracious. All right. What was the outcome of the pitcher that got ejected for the Astros against the A's?
It was Blanco, right?
Yeah, is he talking about Blanco? He got suspended.
I'm pretty sure he's pitching Sunday, right?
He gets suspended 5 or 10, I forget.
I don't know.
Might have been 10.
I think I saw him slated for Sunday, though. So I don't know.
All right. Cool. There it goes. See ya. Yep, been saying that a lot this year. Fuck. Come on.
Unreal.
Graphic on a mega whale on Judge. That could do it, Yankees 1996. I'm surprised you're giving me that ammo. Talk about the happiest guy ever that I bought that Judge jersey. Yankees 1996, the last time they won a World Series.
Facts.
Isn't it? No, they won one in early 2000s.
No, they won one in the 2000s.
God damn it. Try to block that out of my brain.
No.
How can we use his powers to ruin Gowan? That's also a good question. Jovan, let me know what I need to do. Okay? If you need me, you might not. But if you need me to do something, you let me know. I'm here. Okay?
Well, he pitches today. I'm just kind of eating that one because I'm very fortunate. I figured that he was going to deal both of these starts against the Tigers and Marlins at home, which he did for a majority of the Tigers start, but he gave up 3 in the end, which shot his ERA up, which was huge. So I'm not going to complain that he's facing the Marlins. So he can have one. He can have one good start. There it goes.
How could I forget the Chase Utley series? Sure. Can we talk about the Rangers and Twins? We got wind blowing out to center 15 miles an hour in this game. Do I need to check the weatherman?
I did see that. I saw some winds. There is a nugget on Cheat Sheet about that game too.
Oh, sure.
I think, potentially. About Urania. Yeah. He's been, I don't want to say good. He was good like when he first started and they brought him up, and now he's kind of regressing again a little bit, but it's because he started throwing a slider, which is big. He's generating a lot more ground balls. The Twins don't hit the ball on the ground. So there's going to be a lot of balls in the air, which when you put balls in the air with wind, of course, too, against Jose Urania, there's going to be some turkeys. So, I mean, in an ideal world, I would love to back the Rangers bats because on paper, like they have a good matchup, but I'm so far out on their bats. I talked about that on series preview too. Them and a couple other teams. I'm just giving them time before I back them. But the Twins, I don't see a world where Urania comes out and dominates them because that's a really tough matchup.
Well, considering the only time the Twins have done anything offensively the last 2 weeks was when me and Goots went and I had to wear a fucking glove to the game and they lost 10-0.
Yeah,
I don't know if their offense can be relied upon today. But you're saying it's a great matchup. It's against new shit Urania. He's got somehow a 3.29 ERA. How long is that going to last? Probably not much longer. Kidding me?
Yeah.
I'm down to fade Urania in that angle. I wouldn't hate the over. Now, it worries me a little bit we're not seeing 9s pop up with these 2 pitchers on the bump, but maybe Obear shoves today. Maybe he gets right.
Maybe.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you can give I know they get them like at home and against like the Phillies or crazy teams, but I'd be sounding the alarms if we got 9 at Twins Rangers in this game.
Yeah, you're right. You know what I would probably take in this game? And I might, to be honest with you, when I look into it more after BTLs. is Minnesota team total over. Cut the
Could be down
shit.
on that.
Fade Urania. Back the Twins bats that have not been super hot recently, but have a good matchup. Should be plenty of runs with the wind blowing out tonight against the moose shit Rangers.
Yeah,
Could be
you
down.
won't hear any argument from me on that.
Okay.
Surely.
I like that play. Any other Jovan milk nugs?
Not ones we haven't talked about. I think
Okay.
Gore shoves. I think
Hey,
Logan Allen does
good.
not. So yeah, we've talked about those.
Good. Love that. Let's show the people the sharp report one more time. All right, give them a chance to lock in anything early before the CLV. Chat, I'm really liking the sharp report today, knock on wood. Last time I'm going to say that. All right, we're finishing the week strong. We're about to smack a squad ride here in a couple. All right, I don't know about you guys, but I'm fucking excited. It's been a pretty solid week on BTL so far. Let's finish strong with King of the Boards, with the squad rides, and with the sharp reports. And we're going to keep giving you guys free winners on this betting roller coaster. I know it's been, the roller coaster's been down a little bit the last, month or so. Can't always be up, but we're on the way. I can feel it. I can sense it. The squad ride powers are returning. Okay? We got to get one tonight. And we got plenty of options. Holy smokes. Yeah, Walker, if you couldn't pick up on it, Gallon probably shoves today. Yes.
Yeah, yes, the Marlins. He's probably going to go up like a solo gag to like De La Bonds or Jazz, and that's probably it.
Bronny James moved from 40-1 to 12-1 to be drafted by the Suns. Wow. Snacks. That's a cool little snacks nug. Interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if one of those teams, takes a stab at Bronny in the second rounds and tries to poach him away from the Lakers and maybe get LeBron to go there. I wouldn't be shocked. Maybe a team that doesn't really fuck with the Lakers.
That'd be funny.
Pisses them off a little bit. That would be funny. That would be. I'm here for that, to be honest with you. But no ERA, got to be in the squad ride voting. No Chaco. No
the rules. You know the rules.
Maybe Tigers first 5.
Yeah, that's pretty much no ERA.
Might as well be. Okay. All right. Chat, we still got a couple before we get into the squad ride here. Are there any other games you want to talk about or go into? I can do a little recap here from some of the ones, the big games we don't have up on the board here, but that we addressed previously for a minute. I personally like the Rangers tonight. I don't know if I'm going to get to the counter. I'm talking about the ice, not baseball.
Yeah.
I personally like the Rangers tonight on the ML, and I could see myself getting to the counter with that play.
Yeah.
Any chance you get there after they get shut out?
It's a chance I get there just because,
Okay.
I mean, later in rounds, I do kind of auto bet the shutout stuff. But yeah, I mean, that in an ideal world, they'd have to show me something physically for me to get invested. But still don't think they're going down 0-2 at home.
I'd love to say the Nats have a chance, but I don't know if they score a run today.
I think they have a chance.
Okay.
I think because I think all these games in this series are going to be low scoring, good pitching matchups. I mean, in any game like that, they have a chance.
Okay. Also, shout out Luke Littler. That guy's cracked.
Dude,
he is
literally
him.
Greatest of all time.
He's him. I'm still taking Goots, though, in a series best of 7 on the dartboard against Luke Littler. He might not. Hey, Luke Littler might get the first one, but once Goots gets loose, GG's. So, you ever seen that guy throw a dart? Watch out. Lethal.
Legend.
Okay. W Goots, you're killing it this week, man. Appreciate you hopping on here as well when you're at the beach. As always, a W. NBA, I will be on the T-Wolves in some capacity today. I don't know if it's an ML 2-piece, maybe with something on the diamonds. There's a couple favorites looking at me funny. Maybe it's just sacking up and laying the spreads. I don't know. I think I'd prefer finding a 2-piece on the ML. I do think the T-Wolves tie the series up, though, and get a win, and then we see Dallas pull away a little bit. I won't be back in Minnesota anymore after this game. That's for sure. But I got to get one in. Just like the Celtics last night, like we talked about. Get one in, and then I'm back on the Pacers with you. I'll be taking that series price with you as soon as we find out Tyrese is healthy. Okay?
There we go.
W deck party. Sure. Gates, you got a deck party today, or is that Chaco?
Chaco will be.
Is Chaco down in OC? Are you about to link up?
He will be.
Wow.
According to Chaco himself.
Talk about a collab. Gootsy and Chaco?
Yeah.
Kidding me? I wouldn't want to be a beer. I wouldn't want to be a beer in OC. I'll tell you that much. Kidding me? I wouldn't want to be an espresso martini.
That's crazy.
Not me. I got no shame with those. Dead Larry Bird knows. Even the OGs know about secrets. That's crazy. What a place. Gosh, Ocean City, Maryland. Somewhere people should go at least once in their life to experience. It's something. Jovan, I wish you could see it, man. It's something. Boots on ground, swept by the Cardinals. Lance Lynn shutout. Aura. Fat Girls, kick rocks.
Dude.
Oh, he's spitting.
Fat Girls
He's
is something else, man. Something else.
He is spitting. Swept by the
Snacks,
Cardinals.
bro. You cannot call secrets ass. Where are
He's
you
kind of
posting
right.
up, Snacks?
He's kind of right.
Wow. So Secrets is like a big compound in Ocean City, Maryland, by the beach. They got like 10 bars in there, live music, indoor place with EDM. They got everything.
Sure.
Wow, Chaco's backing him too. Colton with some fighting words. He said Fat Girl's a bitch. Okay.
Beef.
Secret's one of the top grossing bars in the world. Yeah, if you've ever seen pictures of tables out in the water that looks murky and like it's never been cleaned, and people are in there in their bathing suits drinking, that's Secrets.
Yeah, that sounds
They got a
fire.
bar in the water and no bathroom in sight. I'll let you guys go ahead and think about what that means. God. All right, Rangers ML on the ice. I'm going T-Wolves some way, somehow on the
Probably gonna
hardwoods.
go under.
Okay, I like that under as well, 100%. I can get down with that. MLBs that we didn't touch on, besides the ones that were on the Sharp report here. Atlanta Pitt, we didn't talk about. They got Kerr on the bump against Falter. Any thoughts on Atlanta catching some steam with a random McGee up on the bump?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably them. Pirates bullpen is another one that's in absolute shambles after the last couple games against the Giants, but I ain't backing that offense in Kerr at minus 180, so I'll pass there.
Okay. All right. Harrison versus Scott. Giants and Mets.
Christian Scott probably shoves. Giants are on the fade list until further notice because they're very injured right now. And that's one of the weird super court plays today that I've seen. The Christian Scott over hits allowed, which is weird.
Huh.
But
maybe a legacy masterclass today then. Okay.
Yeah, just like yesterday. Whenever there's a court hits allowed square, that shit goes so poorly. Like yesterday, it was Luis Gill, which I think didn't even sniff. But yeah,
God, he shoved.
He did shove. That was legacy.
Lauren, take a peep at those earned run squares up there on the board, will you? There's some nasty ones. They got Alec Manoah up there that's looking funny. They've got Matt Manning up there that's looking funny. He might throw a fucking complete game shutout today. They've got one other weird earned run square up too that I'm blanking on. Who else is up there?
Logan Allen. There you go.
Duh. Logan Allen, of course. After back-to-back shutouts. Surely
Or
he has another one today, right?
Yeah, you can get involved with one of those. And there's also some goats on the board that I would not mind dying on the hill today with. Krabs.
Who you got?
I mean, it starts with Jordan or Kyle Tucker, obviously. And then I'm glad Trent stepped away from the sea with this. I kind of like Devers. We didn't talk about that game, but glad he's not at his chair because Devers is going up against Bryce Wilson, who is dog meat to lefties. We have somebody brought up that we have a wind blowing out in that game, which is why there's a 9.5 total in Fenway with Cutter Crawford.
I was waiting, Ray.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm glad he finally got a little red bar in there because I might push that button.
Okay. All right. Don't let Devers get hot. It literally is too late.
It's so far from late.
Legitimately, we're at the end.
Yeah.
Just hopefully you can get a couple more out of him. Old Bay seasoning is the ranch of Baltimore. You're goddamn right it is, Dad Bod. You don't get a Dad Bod not eating Old Bay or ranch. Old Bay might be relatively healthy. It's just a fucking seasoning. You ever have Old Bay?
Sunflower seeds good. Yeah, I've had Old Bay.
At some point, we're getting a clips with the Jordan and Devers gag in the same day.
I mean,
I think it might be today.
No fucking shot.
It might be
have
today.
To be the day. Yeah. All right. Let's lock in for a squad ride. We got 7 minutes left. I was gonna chirp Trent for having the girl water bottle, but I'll let him have that one.
That's a great.
Let's lock in. All right, let's get the squad ride moving and grooving. Okay, chat. We've done a better job this week. Can we capitalize and finish off the week right? I think we can. Gates, run that shit. All right, chat. We got blessed yesterday. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than goods, and we got lucky, that's for sure, on the over in Oakland, although they had a million chances to score runs in that game. Let's not kid ourselves. All right, but we got blessed by the gambling gods. Maybe they're back on our side right now. We're in this together, chat. Get those votes ready. If you're on the YouTubes, come on over to the Twitch. Stay a while. We got plenty of room. We need your votes for this squad ride. I want to see 100 votes. It's not that hard. We have hundreds of people in here right now. Okay, let's lock the fuck in. Let me know in chat right now. Favorite play, go. Jovan, favorite play right now. I need yours.
It's like 1A, 1B, Phillies and Astros, which, I mean, they're super square sides. So you can take the head on that one if you want to take one of those, put one of those in or not, or which one.
Or any of them.
Yeah, I was just kind of fully giving you the keys on that one.
You son of a gun.
Because, I mean,
who are the squares plays ever, dude?
Literally squares them all. I was trying to see if one stuck out to you. Because, I mean, when you do square up, you're pretty good at it. AKA,
I mean, your sell jobs were impeccable. What am I? Who am I to tell you now?
Well, sometimes you get a tingle in the plums. Sometimes you get a tingle in
Yeah.
the plums when you hear something.
No, you're right. No tingle today, though. I like all your plays today. As square as
Sure.
some of them are. Yeah, I'm good to put both those in. Astros team total over 4.5, and the Phillies -1.5. Chat splooging right now.
Splooging.
Phillies ML. Purple Goat saying. Dave saying pause.
-200. Dave holding on
We got
YouTube
City
chat.
Titty coming in, resubbing. W City Titty. Hope you're doing well.
go.
Happy Friday. Hope you're going to have a great Memorial Day weekend. Chat, you as well. I hope you guys have a great time. I hope you relax. Take some time this weekend, as Mikey Overs would say. Take a breath, relax. Okay, chill out. I know you guys are traveling a lot, probably a lot of yous, but take some time this weekend, especially with you Corp guys with Monday off, to relax a little bit. All right, we're about to hit the summer. It's hot boy summer. Apparently Tom Hanks' son already said it, so we're locked in for the summer, Jovan. We got a big couple months coming up. All right, take a breath this weekend, guys. We got a lot of baseball games. We got NBA, NHL playoffs. We're chilling. We got the Indiana Fever tonight to start the weekend off right on the ML as a favorite. Jovan, I don't know if I want to put that in the squad ride vote, but I kind of do.
That kind of feels like it's hitting Krabs.
I kind of do.
I'm
That
not
one,
gonna
talk
tell you
about
no.
a play that got fully swept.
That got so swept. If this wins, Mikey is going to bust.
How about the Indiana Fever? 0-5. They played more games than the rest of the WNBA combined on the roads.
Caitlin in LA.
Caitlin
Wow,
in
that
LA.
sounds like Ellie in LA. Mikey Overs,
Caitlin in
first
LA.
teamers in LA bust every time.
Every fucking time.
Yeah, we're putting that shit in there. Caitlin Clark's taking over today.
It's a system
Can you
play.
confirm that her squares don't look weird today? If they're even up? Can you just do that for me?
Quickly.
It's been 20.5 every game.
Yeah. Okay.
It's Caitlin Clark. She's obviously going to be on the popular tab in the WNBA every game. Like,
Sure.
can't really use
I don't
that.
even care that it's up there. I'm with you. Is it at 20.5 again, though?
Yeah, 20.5. It
Okay,
did get
I'm
bumped
good with
down
it.
to like 20 or 19.5 last game.
Yes. Yeah. The last game it did.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if we get no bumps for this, I'm going to be even more confident in it, but I already like the play enough. They opened up -2.5. They haven't fucking sniffed a win. Actually, they almost did in their last game. I'll give them
They
that.
sniffed. They sniffed.
They're looking a little. They did sniff. Pause. Fee. Emma. That's going in there.
Yes.
Has to.
Yeah.
Has to. We'll put him in. All right. Fever ML. Now we go back to the Diamonds. Okay. Can I give you the under in the Nats game, please?
Yes,
Please,
I like that
please.
under.
First
I
five.
like that under a lot.
Please. I want to emphasize to chat one more time, like I opened up BTL with today, and say that this is my favorite play today. Seattle and Washington, first five, under 4.5. Okay. Mackenzie Gore, Kirby, legacy starts.
Literally legacy start. That one.
So we'll
that one might be 0-0. That was like probably first play off my card was that full game under.
Fuck yeah. Good. So we'll put that in there. We got the Fever ML. We got the Astros team total over 4.5. And we have the Phillies -1.5. Could I twist your arm for a little Angels first fivers?
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounded like the play that was giving you some trouble in going away from him.
Yeah, no, I love that play. First 5 ML, around -115, -120, some W push potentials. Okay, if you want to get cute, you can take the -0.5. They are favorites in the first 5 and underdogs in the game, which is also a great sign. Personally, I love seeing that. And I think Sandoval shoves today. That play, second favorite play on the board for me, right behind the under first 5 in Seattle, Washington. Love both those plays. If this isn't clear to chat right now, we got plenty of options for today. We're locked.
We do.
All right, we just filled up that sharp report or the squad ride with ease today. With 5 plays, we could have done 10. All right, so let's lock in. Chat, you got 2 minutes. All right, we got the surge stream coming on right after this. Stick with us. All right, 5 plays, 5 winners for Friday squad ride vote. Lock in, hurry up, go, 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 go. 5 plays, 5 winners. Philly -1.5. We've got the Astros team total over 4.5. The Fever on the ML, sure. Who would have thought? Not me, but we're here. They're winning. We've got Seattle, Washington, first 5, under 4.5, and the Angels first 5 ML. Before you guys lock in your votes, I'm going to emphasize what I talked about yesterday. Don't just pick the WNBA play because it's a WNBA play. Don't just pick a fucking baseball game that is involving your team or squad. Pick the fucking winner. Lock in like we used to vote for the squad rides months ago when you guys would pick the nastiest best sell job we'd give of the whole fucking day. That's the vote we need for the squad rides. All right, lock in, click the right button, keep the blinders on, and pick us a winner. Will ya? We need it.
Let's get it.
Need it.
Is there a reason that Dodgers over is not on the card?
You're looking at it.
Fuck you.
Oh, that one hurt. I could feel it.
Have fun sweating the fucking fever.
Dudes. I'm sorry, Trent. Chat lock in. Jovan, what are you betting for?
I mean, I feel like I have to go with that under. It's in the lead right now, but I don't know. I have a really good feeling the way that under and Angels first 5 for that matter sounded when you're pitching it.
Sure.
Like you had some plums on those.
Trent, to be fair, we've had more plays we like today than we have the whole rest of the week combined. Any other day, that over would probably still be up here on the.
Yeah, the slate's beautiful today.
It
Gorgeous.
is. Let's fucking lock in. The squad ride has been selected. Look at that. Chat trusting Krabs. Huh.
Rare.
Looks like they're finally starting to listen. It's almost like I'm a human being. Chat, let's fucking lock in and let's cash in DC tonight. Why not us? It's Mackenzie Gore day. Sure. He's going to fucking shove. Kirby's going to absolutely deal against the Nationals, and they're not sniffing a run. Okay, lock the fuck in. First 5, under 4.5 in DC. Mackenzie Gore, sure.
Let's go.
All right, Jovan. Great day today. Great show today. BTL Fridays are the best days, as always. Okay, we will be back next Monday, this coming Monday. Same time, same place. All right, chat. We've got some college lacrosse this weekend. We've got plenty of plays, NBA, NHL playoffs, MLB the whole weekend. Please watch Jovan's MLB series price YouTube video that just dropped today. We'll put the link one more time in the chat. If you're trying to hit bets on the MLB board this weekend and you don't watch that video, I don't feel bad. Go give it a like for me, will ya? And stick around for the surge stream. Feed Trent a winner. We'll catch you guys same time, same place next week. We'll be seeing. Peace, guys.